So in my process of trying to upgrade to a newer computer for video editing, I wanted to really stick with the laptop. I really wanted that portability. I originally started off with a Dell Inspiron, I believe, with Windows 7, dual core i5, and 4 gigabytes of RAM. After the Dell, I switched over to an HP with an AMD quad core processor and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, so this is on the Dell. We're going to move down to After Effects and click on it right here. And I'm going to throw a timer up in the corner and speed through this because it's probably going to take 5 or 6 minutes for this thing to load. And after this, we'll throw on the HP. We'll see how long that takes to load. And then I will show you the load times for the desktop, which is about the same for the HP 360 and the HP 360 Spectre. Now, unfortunately, I returned both of those. I didn't think to record anything on them. Four minutes and 40 seconds to load. Not the greatest. We're going to go ahead and throw up the results for the HP with the AMD quad core, and then we'll run through the desktop and the loading time for that. And keep in mind that's going to be about the same as the HP 360 and the HP Spectre that I had tested out. The only problem with those is once they started to get hot, and they did get hot, they would throttle down, at which point you lose all the extra capabilities of having that 8th gen i7 or an AMD 2700X. Doesn't really do you a whole lot of good once the heat builds up. So the laptop came in at about 34 seconds, and the desktop will beat that by about 10 seconds or so. But it's not all about the load time for these applications. I'm going to show you a video of a laptop trying to edit a 4K video versus a desktop trying to edit a 4K video. So we have the results. The Dell i5 dual core had 4 gigabytes of RAM, came in at a whopping 4 minutes and 39 seconds. The HP AMD 8700 quad core with 8 gigabytes of RAM came in at 34 seconds. And then we have the CyberPower PC, and this is by no way a recommendation for them. That is an entirely separate video. CyberPower PC, AMD Ryzen 7 2nd generation, 8 core, 16 threads, 16 gigabytes of RAM, came in at 22 seconds and 22 seconds. So, there you have it. If you want my opinion, stick with a desktop. There's nothing wrong with having a laptop for on the go. Like I said, it can handle 1080 and the lower res just fine.